I'm popping in the clip when the wind blows. Every 20 seconds got me peeping out my window. Investigating the joint for traps. Check my telephone. I'm staring at the woman on the corner. It's fucked up when your
mind's playing tricks on you.
My silly mind playing tricks on me. My silly mind playing tricks on me. My silly mind playing tricks on me. My silly mind playing tricks on me.
Yeah, man. Sway the Morning, Shade 4-5, man. That's the legendary Bushwick Bill of the Geto Boys. I remember when that song first came out, being in California, listening to that song that was dealing with mental health way back then.
Right.
That we all could kind of identify with. And Geto Boys are legendary, as we all know. And when that song came out, for a lot of people, were introduced to your dad through that song. And the man I'm speaking of is somebody who was extremely impactful to this culture of hip hop. Everything he stood for, most importantly, the culture, protecting the culture and being a lyricist. He took lyricism extremely serious. He took his art extremely serious. He was always identifiable by his voice and his verses. The other thing is, it was really the first time we saw somebody who was different from everybody else being accepted with no bias and no prejudice. You know, we know he was born with dwarfism. And back in those days, people could have been really mean and harsh towards him.
They were. And like, he had hella stories he told me. It was just like they bullied and picked on him, and just like he had to find out he had to fight back. It came to a point, it's just like, I can't accept this no more.
Yeah.
So that's when he started moving around Brooklyn and stuff, started shanking people and moving around. Like, they want to mess with the bad, like the little kid. Like, he moving around, chase people after school. They went from chasing him to him chasing them. It just like, he switched to like the whole view and perspective on everything. He didn't like settle. He didn't let people like his size and stature limit him. He always told me, it's like, your mind is your greatest weapon.
Amen.
End of the day, like, your size and stature don't mean nothing, but they cannot outsmart you, because at the end of the day, they can take everything from you, but your knowledge can gain everything back.
Wow, that voice you're listening to, I met this young man at that performance we just played earlier this year at South by Southwest, and his dad introduced me to him. Bushwick Bill introduced me to him and told me, one of the things your dad said to me was, Sway, talk to him, man. Tell him what he need to know, and walked away like, here, he's yours. You remember that?
Yeah, he was. He's like, yo, you already knew you came up here. He's like, you got on the stage, you knew he was going to ask you to freestyle. I'm like, I was barely up that morning. I got him up. I'm like, how you going to tell me I woke you up to get here? We would have been late if I would have overslept.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, he tried to tell me. I'm like, I was not prepared.
Yeah, but as an uncle, I got inducted as an uncle. I had to put some words on your ears.
You had to.
And but what we experienced was a truly amazing moment with father and son in hip hop. I don't know if that was his last performance, but that was the last one I saw.
Yeah, it really was one of the last two performances he did. The last performance he did was actually Tom Joyner in Miami with the Geto Boys on a cruise ship. They had a cruise, and that was his last show, like, really ever.
Were you there?
I wasn't even there for that show, because really he wasn't supposed to even do that show, but he still went and did it. And then when he was in Miami, he was like, I shouldn't have. Like, he shouldn't have did that, because he felt it. Because it's like, over the course of the year, he's pushed through it and like really just like kept going, kept recording, kept working, and kept wanting to do shows. But just like, I knew his body was not up to par for all that moving around and stuff like that. So I just did everything as a son to make sure I could cater and make sure I take care of my dad. So I just knew that he needed me.
That voice you're hearing is Javon Gerald, a.k.a. the son of Bushwick Bill, the one and only Yung Knxw, ladies and gentlemen. Yung Knxw is here.
Yes, sir.
Introducing Yung Knxw. Introducing Yung Knxw.
Welcome.
Come on, man.
Houston's own, Most City's own, man.
There it is, man. I got to talk about, your dad and your relationship, first of all, was very special. I could feel the energy. Y'all were friends as well. Looked like y'all argued like brothers.
Yeah, we did. We butt heads because it's like, he's super intelligent, I'm super intelligent. You put two super intelligent people in one room, they gonna constantly trying to outsmart each other. So it's like, you're gonna butt heads because you both smart and witty with your words.
And let me ask you, when did he was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer? In May of 2000?
Okay, so basically, all right, my grandma's birthday is December 29th. Okay. So around that time of the year, my dad gets like really like down and stuff like that. So then like he started drinking more, something this and that. And then like New Year's, he started celebrating this and that. So like it came to the point, it just like his body couldn't take no more of that stuff. You feel me? My sister was like, Pops, you need to go to the urgent care. And he went from the urgent care to the hospital December 29th, and they told him like it's like some of his kin like benign or something like that. But over the course of months, when they got to April, being in Houston, they diagnosed him with pancreatic cancer like April, May. So then we went from there. It's like, okay, what we gonna do from here? Once he knew that he was sick, he went to fight or flight mode. Like, okay, music. All right, I'm worth something. My music is worth something. I'm gonna leave a legacy. He recorded, I'm talking about from January all the way till he passed. The man recorded 70 plus songs. We literally slept in the studio certain days. Like, woke up, got back to recording. Like, he was that serious about it. And I was there when he finished that last song, and it was just so beautiful because he got it done. I was just happy for him just to get it done. Yeah.
How did he react once y'all finished the last song? What did he say? What did y'all do?
The crazy thing about it was, okay, so a fan came into the studio, and he was like, man, every karaoke I rap ever so clear. And he rapped it to my dad, and it's just like, the song the artist made, it's just like, it influenced him. And he was like, man, this song is just like exactly what I'm feeling. Like, it's just like, the song's like, what you want me to say? It's just like, people kept asking how you feel. It's like, this, and I have stage 4 cancer. I'm dying. Like, I'm sick. Like, what you expect me to feel? Like, I'm in pain constantly every single day. So it's just like, that song gave everything, like the whole project, a whole perspective. That last song just set everything off. Because it just said that whole feeling, how he felt about everything, about people's perspectives of him being Bushwick Bill and them seeing him as just like not Richard Shaw whatsoever, just worried about him as an entity in the shows, but not worried about his cancer and worried about him getting better.
Wow. What was y'all like as a family? Like, what was when he passed away? Was he in good condition in terms of financially, or?
Really, when it came to that, it's just like he knew musically that he could take care of us. When it came to his contracts he signed back in the day, they was terrible contracts. Like, them was like, I'm like, man, I read over some of the contracts because my grandparents, they keep all that stuff like that. It's always, he has a safe place where he put everything. So just like, I'm just like, man, bro, like, I wish he never signed some of them contracts, because I know now, I learned from him. He told me, he said, look, Javon, I made every mistake you possibly make in this industry. Listen to me. Make sure you sign with your ASCAP, get your royalties, this and that. Make sure you copyright this and that. So like, ever since then, since 17 years old, I've been getting royalties and I made my ASCAP. I listened to him because it's just like, he made a lot of mistakes that he didn't know because he was just in the moment, just living. And then like, he saw that all that moment living, when it came down to him being sick, he was like, man, bro, I was living the moment so much, I wasn't taking care of my business.
Yeah.
So then, like, it clicked with him, because when it's like, you know, like, your time is coming, it's like, oh, bro, I got kids, I got a legacy, I got to make sure they straight. I don't want them to just know that dad was some pioneer, legend, hip-hop, but then his kid's not straight. It just, like, defeats the whole purpose. You work 30, 40 years for your kids to starve.
Yeah.
You feel me? It makes no sense. It's like, why you sacrifice all they lost your eye, they put on the album cover, your eye, all this type of stuff, all these sacrifices you made, just to not get what you deserve.
Man, Yung Knxw is here, a.k.a. Javon Gerald is here. Yo, your dad, he went through so much. The loss of his eye.
Man, the crazy thing about it, my dad, like, he almost didn't make birth. He's the only kid, like, he's the youngest of 9 kids. Like, he's a baby, and he was the one that made it. So just like, and he was the one short of stature. All my uncles, they Jamaican, like, we Jamaican, so they all like 6 foot something. They all tall, and he's the only small one. So it's just like, imagine that person, a little kid, and the one that's a small stature be the one that make it big to take care of the family.
The irony of it,
the
right?
The
irony of it. How did he embrace dwarfism? And
he did.
He wanted to be a spokesperson for
it?
He did.
He did, because it's like, early on, like I said, like how his perspective with the mental thing, he told me like this teacher he had like in 3rd or 4th grade is telling him like, yes, they're going to talk about your stature and size, but just like your mind is your greatest weapon. So that's when he told me, like, when I asked him a lot of questions, like close to the end, just like a lot of things that I felt like I need to ask him as a son so I can know. And like, we had a talk before he passed that we just talked about everything. Like, he just like, look, a heart to heart, like, look, ask my forgiveness for this and that and this and that, and just like breaking down everything. He said this was a man is who admits his mistakes, admits when he's wrong. And I want to tell you what a real man is. That was the last conversation I had with my dad.
Wow. Man, Yung Knxw is here. Give out your social. I want people, I want family, citizens who are family to stay in contact.
You follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Yung Knxw, Yung Knxw on all platforms.
Wait, what is it?
Yung Knxw, Yung Knxw on all platforms. So Yung Knxw.
How many siblings you have?
I have 3 sisters. And that's on my dad's side. And then my mom's side, I got 2 sisters and a little brother.
How many of those siblings are Bushwicks?
My dad's side, I have 3 sisters. That's my dad's kids.
Okay, so that's your dad's sister.
Yeah, because I got a sister that's 23, that's my age. I have a sister that's 17. I have a 4-year-old sister. Crazy thing about it, I got a 4-year-old sister. So like, I'm really on it because she's a baby, bro. Like, she gonna.
Bushwick had a
4-year-old.
Oh, 4. I thought you said 40.
So I'm just a 4-year-old daughter. So I'm just like, bro, I gotta teach her everything about her, like, cause I look just like my dad. So when she see me, she treat me different than all my other siblings. Cause when she look at me, she see my dad. So it'll be a whole different feeling when she see me, she be like, Javon, like run up and jump me. Like they be like, man, she act good when she around you. She so bad when you're not around. I'm just like, bro, like I know how to man with her and talk to her. I give her like that presence and make sure that big brother, like you gonna be straight. I got you. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about your career too. So we're gonna play some music that you made.
Yes, sir.
And then we're gonna play some of the new music that your dad made before he passed away. Right? How long you been rapping?
Crazy thing about it was I've been writing music since I was 7 years old. I've been recording since 8th grade. My first song I ever recorded was with my dad when I was 5 years old in Sharpstown Mall. He had like a studio in there. And then I don't remember what I was saying, but I know for a fact I recorded. So it just went from there, and it's like I started writing poetry, and went from poetry to writing like verses and hooks and this and that, and then it's just like build it. And like over the course of time, like my dad, he wasn't in Houston a lot, you feel me? So like I had an upbringing of like just me, myself. Like if it wasn't for me like just like knowing that I'm meant for something greater and just like not settling for less, I wouldn't even have a platform I have right now because it's just like my dad not social media savvy. I was helping him run his social medias when we started being around each other more often. So just like I built his platform to get him verified on Instagram because he didn't care about none of it. Like my dad's a real life person. Yeah. At the end of the day, he face to face with you. He don't like none of that internet texting, disconnect. He don't do that. Yeah. That's why you tell me when we chopped it up, you like I'm gonna chop it up more with you in person. Yeah. You feel me? Because it's just like that's how I am. I don't like it. Yeah.
Man, Yung Knxw is here. Any questions about his dad, Bushwick Bill? You want to ask 888-742-3345, and any questions about him? I got more I want to ask.
Of course.
Okay, we're going to play your song first. And it's called Real versus Fake.
Featuring Paul Wall. Now, I would imagine that all of Houston, from Scarface to Willie D, Jay Prince, everybody is in your corner. Yeah, they behind me. It's just like, I'm just like I'm going through like my own way, just about my own way. Because like me, I always worked for everything I ever wanted. I never asked nobody for no handout. I never asked nobody for nothing because at the end of the day, bro, my pops always told me saying a man doesn't work, he don't deserve to eat. You feel me? I didn't work jobs and work this and that because I'm not going to depend on my dad, depend on something this and that. Be like, oh, you so-and-so, I got to do this. Oh, somebody owe me this. They don't owe me nothing. At the end of the day, nobody owe you nothing in this life. Okay. Period. So, like, I'm going to go and get it on my own regardless, whoever. If they want to help out, cool. But regardless, I'm still going to shine. There it is, man. We're going to play this song, Real versus Fake. 888-742-3345. Shout out to Paul Wall. I see you, baby. Yeah, Aquafina, Sway the Morning, Shade 45. That's a world premiere. You just got it right there.
That was dope.
Yung Knxw. YUNGKNXW. Bushwick Bill's son, man. You like that, Bizzle?
I love it.
Yeah?
Appreciate you.
It's really good to see you because your dad was a friend to all of us, and his legacy lives on.
Facts.
And you're giving us an insight on who he was as a man. Bushwick Bill, I had never saw him in a bad mood in the years. The way you saw him and I interact, when you saw
it was love.
Come on, man. It was
love, man. You already told me, you said, no one would call me, so he called me Unc. Off rip. It was just like, no one would like, it's just like, just knew his family, bro. I know genuine vibes. Like, I go off energy. I don't got to speak to you. Your energy gonna speak everything for me. You know, tell me everything I need to know.
Your dad, was he happy?
Like, with him, he always told me, he said, Javon, I drink because I'm angry. You feel me? He told me why he drink. Like, he know, like, the man's so smart, he know why he do what he do. You feel me? Like, even when he's drunk, he could tell you everything he did while he was drunk. Cause like he just knows. You feel me? Even when it came to the even close to him passing, the crazy thing that blew my mind though is just like, all right, we was on the road in October. We went to Columbus, Ohio for a Halloween show, and we ended up staying out there for like 3 weeks working on music. We supposed to be there for like a weekend, but I know my dad, he's so random. We missed our flight on purpose messing with him. Yeah. So we ended up recording music, and it's wild. The song we worked on, he ended up saying like the afterlife, the afterlife, and I'm free before he even knew he was sick in the song we did. But he just talked about being free. So I already know, like, me, I already know I'm saying, like, he free. He's good. Because he said it in lyrics before he even knew he was sick. So I'm like, he just prophesized a lot of stuff. The man was just super intelligent. Like, for real.
What was your spiritual background? What did he identify with, if anything?
Honestly, people don't even know this. My dad graduated high school at 15 years old and graduated college in Duluth, Minnesota, Bible school at 17. So when he got signed and was a rapper, he already had a college degree. That's what people don't know. The dude is a genius, literally. Like, he was reading a Britannica encyclopedia at 8 years old. The man is, like, it's crazy.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, like, he went to Bible school. That's my dad. Anytime anybody interacted with my dad, he always talk about the Bible and God, this and that, because my dad, the crazy thing about this is, like, all right, when my dad went to Houston, he was visiting my aunt for a week, and within that week of visiting my aunt, he got signed to Rap-A-Lot. Like, he literally was going to go back to New York and then go from here to India, do missionary work. and build irrigation systems and stuff like that and help. Yes, he wasn't even gonna be. He did not want to be a rapper like that. My dad was a break dancer and doing graffiti out here in New York. Like everybody knew my dad from around just doing graffiti and just being him Bushwick Posse and everything in Bushwick, Brooklyn. But it's just like before that, it's like he been already had monumental stuff. But when he came to Houston, he was just visiting that, and ended up going to this place called the Rhinestone Wrangler, and somebody ended up seeing him break dancing this and that, and they talked to the DJ. DJ's part of Rap a Lot. Then they went from there, just connected the dots, and within that week he got signed.
He got signed. This is Bushwick Bill's son.
Wow.
When you talk, it's like you spitting bars. Ain't
Right.
it? Like,
Yeah, I talk so fast. I be trying to slow it down. I'm just like, man, it's so much in my mind to be just like, I'm like Javon.
Nah, you got it, man. So, first of all, did the alcohol, did they feel that led to the illness?
Man, definitely. It's just like the man suffered a lot in his life. Like, he didn't get what he deserved out of his life. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with stuff. Because just like, he worked hard, bro. Like the reason I saw he couldn't be in my life so much as he wanted to, because it's like, I wouldn't even been happy if he was in my life.
At that
so
time.
even my siblings that he was in their life, it's just like I see certain things within them. I'm like, man, bro, like I'm glad I was with my mom's most of my life, because just like he didn't have a stable lifestyle. The man was on the go 24/7, lived on the road, just like not just in one place. He just constantly going. With him, my dad's so random. We a fan to see him stop by. Oh, what's your bill? Next thing you know, he with them like going where they going. It's just like he's that free. People person. Yeah. He lived free. He never limited himself. He was just a free spirit person. He just showed love to everybody, no matter how you look or what you do. End of the day, he gonna show you love if you a genuine, real person.
Yung Knxw is here. They got you guys did a documentary around your
Bushwick
dad.
Bill, Geto Boy documentary. It's crazy because he finished it before he passed, like within a year before he passed. So like right now we doing select screenings in different cities, seeing how they view it, how they take to it. Yeah. It's been doing great. Like the last screening we had was at the Hollywood Theater in Portland, Oregon. It sold out. Lines right around the building. People had to get turned away.
Because it was that.
That's Portland. That's Portland. That's not even Houston.
Yeah, that's Portland. Yeah. And then you guys see. I want to bring all these things up, citizens, because I this culture. We all getting older. We all maturing. We all have kids now. And I feel a responsibility to a lot of folks. Like I would feel a responsibility to Heather or Tracy or somebody who came up in the game with me to make sure their family's doing all right. So that's what this platform is. Your platform. Yeah. On the strength of your dad's legacy and your bloodline. So I want you to promote what it is y'all doing. Y'all got merch.
Yes, we have merch available on chuckwick.com. I actually have some hoodies with me.
Oh, he brought us some hoodies.
I brought this for y'all.
Damn.
Wow.
It's a hoodies for the homeless program we've been talking about too.
Each hoodie is signed. I signed over 250 hoodies.
Oh, this is nice.
And where are they available?
On chuckwick.com.
On what?
On chuckwick.com, because my pops won't buy Bushwick Bill. Because he brought Chucky. If people don't know, my dad brought Chucky to hip hop, and literally 2 years ago, the person who made Chucky had my dad perform before a screening in LA on Halloween.
Lil Chucky was the horror film about the child's play about the possessed doll. These hoodies are great, and people could go to chuckwick.com. CHUCKWICK.com. And also, I have merch available on my site on YoungKnxw.com. YUNGKNXW. And then what about the music? He has about 6 or 7 albums he recorded before he passed.
Yes, that man. He got K Reno on the project. He got Spice One on there. He got Tretch on there. Man, he got people from Dope House Records on there. It's just a mass variety of people. And also, what I'm doing on my end, I'm making sure I reach out and I branch, even adding more features to the project, because it's just like I want to make sure it do what it's supposed to do. Yeah. Because the man put his last of his life into that music. Like, he wasn't supposed to be recording in the environments he in, around people smoking and all this other stuff, this and that. He wasn't supposed to be in them environments, but he still put himself at risk to make this music for us. So, like, I feel I'm obligated as the son to take care of my part, make sure I live the legacy on, because he sacrificed way more than, like, people really understand. I seen it firsthand. So I got to make sure I do right by my dad.
Platinum on the line, Platinum Bones from L.A. What up, Platinum Bones? Say what's up to Yung Knxw.
Hey.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. What up, Yung Knxw? I'll be supporting you from day one, man. How you doing?
I appreciate you, man. It's all love. I'm doing good. I'm blessed.
Yeah, man. I had to call in, because I keep up with you on Instagram, and I rode with your dad, and I just wanted to give you, man. I would pick him up and take him to the Supreme store in Hollywood.
Yeah.
My brother's Wee Man from MTV's Jackass. I'm a citizen with Sway. I called in all the time.
Wow.
How you doing?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. And you know what? I know millions of people call into the show, and for me to just get in like this was just crazy, man.
It's destined. It's manifested.
That's it.
That's
yeah, man. I said, I'm going to just give it a shot, and I'm over here doing my thing, and I just want to give you props, man. I would be at DJ Noble's booth, over there in Studio City with your dad late nights.
You know, it's crazy. It's why you said that, because the last time I was in LA with my dad, we went to Genoble's studio, and I was with G Perico. Me and my dad, G Perico's in the studio.
Yeah, Perico, he's dope.
Oh, man, I've been listening to G Perico for a minute, man. I hear when he came through on Sway in the morning, too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, he's dope. Yeah,
that's my peoples, bro. He genuine from the jump when I met him.
Platinum Bones, thanks. Make sure you following him, and make sure you pick up the merch at chuckwick.com. How you spell Wick? W-I-C-K?
W-I-C-K.
Okay,
like Bushwick.
Just like Bushwick.
Bill, man. And and this Bushwick Bill, man, was a very respected artist, man, but a lyricist.
Facts.
Freestyler.
Facts.
Your dad came on my show in the past and smashed it.
Bars. That man taught me so much stuff. Like, man, he helped sculpt my sound and help me really just like branch out and really just be me. Because he told me, he said, look, our rip, they gonna rock with you. Just be yourself. And like my whole life, I always been myself. I can't fake the funk. I'm not gonna ever be something I'm not, because it's harder to be something you're not than to be yourself.
Real versus fake.
That's it. That's why I made that song. It's like real versus fake. It's like my reality versus the fake, what I perceive when everybody around me.
And your dad, been loving your dad, watching your dad's career, being a friend of your dad, all of that is amazing. All of that is so amazing to have you here today.
It's a blessing.
But you just walked into the Valley of the Hyenas, Yung
Let's
Knxw.
get it.
Yeah, you know what we do here on Sway in the morning. Yeah, turn this beat up a little bit over.
That's where I get from one time from Fox, man.
Yeah,
I know.
Rest in power,
Hey,
Bushwick Bill.
I get it cracking like Crips stepping on crackers. The kid been a master, no splinter. We not them actors, but I'm cruising through your hood, though. Living good like a Huxtable, I'm comfortable. Now let me stunt, bro. You saying you sipping medicine? I'm leaning while I'm trying to go before the activists. I been the activist, let them know. Tell them stop sleeping on the kid. Typopedic flow. Hope they comatose and dozing till that night. Very slow. Hold on. Hey. Yo. I say, down bad on my. Had to get it off the muscle, they killed Nip, but they ain't never take a young nigga hustle on this marathon shit. And I'm out here working doubles, no risk, no reward. Nah, you ain't never struggle. Ramen noodles in them cool cups, ain't had no fruit snacks. 4 kids, 1 bed, hoping that they rain pass. I was up in that mo, praying for better days. Pops on that TV screen, you would think a nigga paid, that's my way. But I'm paid like every single play. Thinking, Lord, why blessings like, why food late? Why we food stamps, plastic plates, living section 8. Ain't your pop so-and-so, nah, I ain't having made my own name. On lane in his music tip, grinding on my own. Hold on, I say, grinding on my own. People staying on that groupie tip. Hey. I say it's money in my eyesight. Said he's seeing traffic lights, trying to live that perfect life, but who really perfect, right? Mama, I'ma send a blunt slit for them candle lights, puffing strong, but feeling weak till my mother's cries. Me married, divorce, eyes low, blood red. This is my last cost. I didn't have enough time on my own. I didn't seen enough. Papa made it big, and I'm trying to live it up. 100,000 fans screaming, you feel the rush. Cool cup sipping, serve dripping, car tripping. I'm thinking, what's the fancy life? I done hustle up a couple grand. We gon' live that fancy life, right? Champagne sipping every night, and I don't even drink, man. What is life? Visions of that Everclear pour down my daddy's sink. Damn, it gets deeper than that. Like a mother's womb, a legacy. Bury your mic in a gold tomb. I'm kinging like Tut, finessing Egypt sluts. Born with the crown, forever reigning supreme. My soul so immortal, I'm lost inside my dreams. No.
Yung Knxw, ladies and gentlemen. Did it for his dad, yo.
Bushwick for life.
Bushwick for life.
He did. The Geto Boys for life.
Okay, this ain't the last time coming up here. I gotta keep. We gonna do this. I'm gonna keep in tune with you.
Bless
when
you.
When the doc come out, I want you to come back up.
I got you.
Talk about the doc when you drop an album.
That's next. I'm working on a before my dad passed, he was working on a project together called the Seed of Chucky EP. And I'm working on something called Only No Knows. I got Tretch on the song. It's a song I got my dad called Badu Vibe. And then while my dad was alive, we hit the whole Naughty by Nature in the studio, and Tretch remixed the song and hopped on the song. Because they was in town at the time, so it's on YouTube and everything on they docs, like the Naughty by Nature docs when they was on the road. Tretch, bro, that's my peoples, bro. Tretch is a real one. Like he checking in on me, make sure I'm straight. Like anything anything was needed when it came to my dad funeral arrangement, this and that, he made sure, like, bro, that's a real dude, bro. It's like certain people genuine in this business I really rock with.
And that's so real, because those are the things that people don't know sometimes. You know, just like you spoke of your dad and graduating from high school early, graduating from college early. Tretch was just up here like 2 weeks ago.
My uncle,
he never said a word about that. But see, somebody real, they do real shit. You could come up here and say that. You ain't trying to put his business out there, but that's just real.
He's real. Like, I respect real people. Like, it's few real people that I, like, like Paul Wall. When I was my dad was in the ICU, like fighting for his life. Paul Wall prayed on the phone with me, bro. Like he made sure, like, bro, you got this. Like, just pray with me on the phone. Like, we gonna pray right now. He prayed with me, bro. I'm just like, that's a real dude. Like him, like Lil B, Tretch, and all them my peoples, bro. They look out and make sure I'm straight always, bro. Like
That's
they check
real.
in with me. Even Divine, Killer Priest's cousin. He just tapped in with me. He's like, y'all just heard it. He texted me this night. Cause like I linked up with him and Wu-Tang, Raekwon, linked up with YDB up in Austin and them.
Yeah.
We gonna all do some stuff like that. Like everybody, Ghostface, I linked up with all them.
Oh, that's amazing. That's
love.
when we're at our best, man. And thank you for sharing that too, man.
Of course, man.
And I
That's
wanted you
real.
to know it's a few of us, few real ones out here.
Facts, and you one of the real ones too, man. You look out for me, make sure I was straight, regardless. Like you always tapped in and checked in. It's like, yo, what you need, you good, this and that. It's real, bro. I respect real, genuine people. Cause at the end of the day, what people do, they have to do nothing for you. But at the end of the day, it's just like it's in them. You feel me? It's a part of them. They can't fake with who they are.
That's it.
Cause he told me off. He said, "Look, yes, I am this person. I am this and that." But at the end of the day, just me and you talking.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that, it was just G talk. Like I respect you for the rest of my life forever.
That's what's up, man. Man, I love you, man.
I love you too, huh?
Nephew. Let's get it, man. You got a brilliant mind. You have all this music. I can't wait to hear it. Your music, the collab.
Oh, one more thing.
Yeah,
Sorry to
get
cut
it,
you off,
get it.
but the last I actually dropped the EP. Like it's only one EP out there right now. It's called Nobody Knows. I have my dad on there. I have Craig's In for Members Only with X, and I have Lil B on there actually as well.
Okay. And
It's
that
called
people-
Nobody Knows.
And they could get that.
On all platforms, just Nobody, like how you spell Nobody, and knows like my name, KNXW.
All right, citizens, support them.
Yes.
Yung Knxw is here. Let's keep getting it, okay?
You did.
How'd you like New York?
I love it. Like,
Yeah.
it's a vibe. Like, it's crazy because, like, the last time I was here, I was in Bushwick, Brooklyn on Jackson Ave with my aunt, and everybody moved back to Houston. So it's just like, I ain't been back since, like, 2015. Like, I've been going everywhere else. Like, I've been always in Cali, always here and there. But, like, I didn't actually want to come back to New York until, like, I had something to be here for. Like, I didn't want to just come here to come here.
Yeah.
Like, last time I came, I did photo shoots. I did certain things, and interview this and that. But just, like, I always dreamed of even being on here. Like, I had in my mind for, like, years, like, when I come back to New York, bro, I'm going to do Sway, bro. Like, when I come back, I'm going to do Sway. And it's like, I manifested so much in my life that even be here right now is a blessing. And coming from where I come from, like, Rich my fault, like, it's a blessing.
God is great, man. Give it up for
Amen.
Yung Knxw, ladies and gentlemen. The son of Bushwick Bill. His legacy lives on. You can see it, and it's doing extremely well.
Through
did.
you.
Okay.
Through you, for
I'm going
sure.
to keep it going. I'm not
Keep
going to
it
stop
going.
as long as I'm breathing.
Tracy, you want to say something to him real quick?
Yeah, before you head out, you know, this entire time you've spoken so beautifully about your
Thank you.
father. And I can imagine for many people when they're still going through the process of grief, which never ends, but in the early stages, it's hard to take like 30 minutes to speak out loud. Like, talk about the process of getting comfortable.
Okay, this is the crazy thing about it. Okay, so like I've always been my own brand, my own name. So like I always been my own little world. But when my dad died, our worlds combined completely. So it's just like I got hit by people I never talked to in my life. Like everybody, my whole life, everything just hit me up at one time. Like I was just super paranoid and sketch. I didn't trust nothing. I even talked to my own girlfriend that week. Then my dad died. I was like scared, bro. Like I was just like super sketch. Like after what I seen and being there with my dad, the moments, them last moments, and then like his PR announcing this shit, it's like, excuse my language, license stuff to the world. It just like, I'm like, bro, like I was there, bro. People got the announcements, but I was holding this man's hand. I was with him, like looking in his eye, like I was there with that man, bro. So I'm like, it's a whole different feeling. So I was just like, I was on edge and I'm just worried about so much stuff. So I'm like, man, bro, like I just want things to be right. Cause it's just like, he didn't deserve to go the way he went out. Like he did not deserve it. Like even the hospitals wouldn't even treat my dad right, bro. Like in Houston, like it got so bad to the point that my dad, like we talked to Jay and stuff like that, and then my dad ended up going to Colorado and then got holistic treatment and he ended up passing in Colorado like a week later. But he was comfortable in like the hotel he was in, this and that, like he had a view of the mountains and stuff like that. And then he went
Jay helped put him out there.
And
Jay
then he
Prince,
got, like,
salute.
and Sneaker, shout out Sneaker Records, cause my Sneaker Records, the management, like my dad created a label called Sneaker Records, and actually they was the ones that made sure he was straight in like Colorado. But then like when it came to getting out there and this and that, Jay took care of that behalf part. But like when the hotels and all that stuff, that was like his record label, like that he created with his people. Like and it's actually his friend that he ended up doing business with, and they put two and two together and it happened. It just like I was happy he was at peace. You feel me?
That's what's up, man. And then and you keep living. You keep your dad. You got your dad on your chest. Are those his ashes?
Yeah, this is ashes right here. I always keep him with me everywhere I go.
That's Bushwick Bill right
He
there.
right here.
Let me give him a pound.
He right here, Pops, man. I know Pops proud. I already know Pops proud.
Amen.
Like, he with me right now. Like, his spirit always with me. His energy always with me. It's like, God didn't make me split an image for my dad for no reason. You feel me? It's just like he knew that this time would come, and then he knew that what I have to do as a son and make sure my dad is straight and make sure the legacies continue, because I'm not going to let nothing die, ever.
There it is, man.
Amen.
Man, Yung Knxw is here, ladies and gentlemen. And I say we play Clear So Ever.
Clear so ever. my favorite joint we released. I love it.
This is a song by Bushwick Bill, and the legacy lives on. Up next, we got Smoke Perp. He's here. He's right outside. He got a new project coming. If you want to speak with Smoke Perp, 888-742-3345. Love you, nephew.
Love you, Young, for life.
All right.
Flesh.